Buddy, to Bird's Eye View, the Discord edition, essentially. We're all kind of locked up here, so trying our best to still put on the show, but it's going to be a little bit different here today. However, we do have the usual squad. We do have from the Smash team, we do have Chris Cushman.
The Cush.
The Cush is here. Coach of the Rainbow Six team, we do have Jake J.M. Beast Briand.
Ooh.
There he is.
Hello.
And of course, essentially captain of the VR squad for Echo VR, we do have Yazan Ismail, ZR Glitch. Hello, hello. Hey, there we go. I didn't take that long to get the sound effects in there like that. And then joining us for the very first time today, we do have from the Call of Duty team, who basically started this thing up himself, and we'll be talking to him about his journey there. That is Dawson Lavelle, aka Lavelle. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good. How you doing, Dan?
Pretty good, pretty good. Now, first up, before we get into the swing of things, just want to see how you guys are hanging up during all this. It's been a bit quiet for most of us. I haven't seen you guys in God knows how long. What have you guys been up to?
Gaming.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, work.
Gaming. Work. Oh, yeah,
What is work? You actually still have work?
Costco never stops.
Oh, fair enough.
Essential business. Essential.
Essentials, yeah.
Dude, everything is essential, apparently.
Apparently.
LCBO? Essential.
Especially that LCBO.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so you said gaming. What the heck are you actually playing?
Animal Crossing, you know.
That came
Warzone.
out at a good time, eh?
Yeah, a lot of games came out at a good time.
Yeah.
It's like they almost knew conspiracy.
Conspiracy, oh jeez.
Well, okay, question. What is Animal Crossing about?
Okay, have you ever played Stardew Valley or like Harvest Moon, anything
No,
like that? Nothing
never.
like that? So
Have
it's
you
just
ever
like
seen an anime? Have you ever watched any anime?
okay,
Yes.
relax.
You know how there's a slice of life?
Oh yeah, that's good.
So that genre is basically just taking you through the protagonist's life with absolutely no main story or anything entertaining whatsoever. That's Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay
You
then.
basically
Animal
just
Crossing's
live a
sick.
life-
Come on now.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You just live a life on an island. You basically have to like collect resources, design the island the way you like it. Like
So, Minecraft?
kind
Hey.
of, but there's
Hey.
no monsters. There's tarantulas and they're
Oh,
pretty
so
healthy.
boring Minecraft.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's be real here. Did you do the duplication glitch before
I actually
you already
did it.
know.
or got
I-
patched?
I didn't even skip days, man. I'm playing this like
Ooh,
to the truth,
official.
you know.
Wait, Dan, what about you? Are you a duplicator? You a time skipper?
I can't say that I do. The only thing I've been doing lately, with having so little, like there's no matches for Saints to stream other than the Rainbow Six one we did the other day. So I've been picking up streaming myself personally. I've been actually doing a ton of iRacing, and
Oh, I
Ooh.
saw that actually.
Yeah, I saw that the
Dude.
commentary.
Yeah.
it had started as a just for fun thing, see where it goes. Like I'm not trying too hard. Now I'm gonna accidentally be an affiliate by next week. So there we go.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Accidentally.
That's how it's done.
Pretty well, yeah.
Messed around and dropped an affiliate. Oops.
And shoutouts to Vel Smash. It's been a long time since I've seen you, but thank you for the 53-month subscription
Holy.
streak here on Saints Gaming. Thank you so much, Vel Smash.
What have they been here
Holy.
since day one?
Wait,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Vel Smash? Are you talking Vel like the commentator? Aaron
Yes,
Vel?
this is Vel the commentator. Yes.
You said
Oh.
Oh my
51 months?
goodness.
Holy.
Wait, can you actually
think-
say that again?
I think it was 53.
Yeah,
53,
months.
yeah.
Holy.
53
Holy.
months. I'm actually gonna add him on Twitter.
That's crazy.
Yo, and Sock's coming in too. Wait, does this mean we get to Payas?
Oh, we might be on
I don't
pace.
think it stacks up.
Yo,
right?
yo.
I forgot about that, to be honest.
Hang on.
So
oh,
when we get back, we get the Payas?
Yeah, I guess.
We definitely get to Pie.
Yes.
I guess.
Okay, I'm currently seeing 6 sub points right now, so we're not quite there yet, but we're getting close.
But resubs count, don't they?
Pie.
But don't resubs count? Because we didn't say there was no rule on resub.
Yeah, resubs count. That's fine.
Yeah, you're digging your own.
I mean, if
grave,
you're
idiot.
digging, yeah, if you're gonna dig your own grave, then by all means, I'm not gonna stop you.
Like,
It's
how many
okay.
pies do you want, bro? You want
Dude,
two?
we're doing one pie for the show.
For the show.
For the show.
If we survive.
Yeah, if we survive this,
Y'all got a catapult to toss it at him, or?
I'm down.
I mean, if you got one.
I was gonna say,
We'll
if you
talk to
happen
the
to have one.
engineers.
Yeah.
One pie for each sub. I'll eat a pie for each sub.
This doesn't sound like a problem.
Yeah.
Might gain a couple pounds, but I'm here for it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
like
Alright.
Corona weight.
how's everybody's sleep schedule doing?
Oh my
What
god.
is
I
the
go to
sleep
bed at like
schedule?
4 in the morning, waking up
Same.
at 2 p.m.
5
I think
a.m.
yesterday was
bedtime.
5.
buddy.
Yeah, last night was 5. It was bad.
Honestly, like midnight, we're like chilling right now.
I'm in
Okay.
prime
O'clock
gamer
in the
bad.
morning.
COD players.
God.
Yeah. God, dude.
Listen, I could be up
Console
to like 3 or
players.
4 if I wanted to.
I
But...
was gonna say the COD players are the responsible ones here. How about that, everybody else?
Not when we were in high school, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, everyone skipped on the new COD in high school.
New day. As soon as it drops, you stay home for that whole day.
Yeah,
Maybe
everyone
couple
going
days.
today.
The wave.
Now, just want to real quick. So I think because most of the leagues shut down, I know since the last time we were out here on Bird's Eye View, we had a couple leagues go down, but then TESPA officially, like the week after, had shut their doors for a little while, their online doors, so to speak. Now it's basically a lot of these tournaments or these leagues that aren't necessarily tied to the publisher are the only ones still alive. So it seems like Call of Duty still has CCL, and Rainbow Six Siege still has CEA and CR6 because it's not necessarily tied to Ubisoft or anything like that, or for Call of Duty's case, Activision.
Yep.
Correct.
And everything else seems to be at an absolute standstill. I know we're trying to get some show matches with some other schools, some other colleges and universities, but it's one day at a time, to say the least. There.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it seems right now. Even with like TESPA, we were 5-1 when they delayed it. And it's like I just want to get the round robin done, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pushing out of stage 2 and just go to semifinals right after. We're skipping a stage.
How many teams were affected by
Like
for you guys?
for
Yeah.
just CBRE.
Yeah.
So the issue is like all the teams when it first happened were allowed to stay at the school and use the school's equipment and stuff still.
Mhm.
But now they're sending people on residence home, I'm pretty sure. I think that's
Yeah.
the main issue is that they're trying to get the students out of res and get them at home.
Mhm.
But
All right, listen.
Those
Let
are
me
the issues.
elaborate on that. Let me elaborate.
yeah, you would know more
I sort
actually.
of
You would
live
know
here,
more.
right?
Yeah, you would know. That, I didn't know too much. That's why I was like trying not to go too in depth on it. But
So basically what's happening is they're encouraging students to go home, but they're not like kicking them out. They're just
Okay.
saying like, you guys like, if you want to go home, we'll waive your cancellation fees. So basically, like, we're not going to charge you for the whole semester if you want to go home.
really,
That being said, I know there's a ton of people who actually stayed. Myself included.
yeah. Well, I don't know what their situations are like, right? It could be different at different schools. I know some schools.
Oh
have
no,
petition.
other schools, yeah, they're actually like kicking.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying.
a lot of the schools in the states are kicking people out.
Oh
I've
yeah,
heard- I've seen
they're
like
kicking 'em
petitions.
Yeah,
Same
and not
for
refunding
like-
their
yeah.
fee. They're taking all the money.
Exactly. So they can't really stay at the school in general, so they don't have
One-
to.
One of the biggest schools, man, Harvard. Harvard kicked out their students within like 24 hours notice. That was it.
Yeah.
And they're getting like they're catching slack, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's petitions going up against them. I believe there's still students like on campus though. They're not like leaving.
Oh
They're,
no,
like,
I
they're
wouldn't
almost
leave.
like they're almost like
No,
striking. They're like, we paid for this, so we're staying.
Like
Mhm.
Harvard University, right? Known for their law program,
Yep.
kicking people out of red.
No
Maybe
notice.
some legal conflict.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
It's only illegal if you get caught.
Pretty sure.
They did.
Contract
So.
that says if there's a pandemic, we're allowed to kick you out. I highly doubt that's in the contract.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now we
Usually
did
if there's-
still have. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, yes.
No, you're good.
Oh,
No, I was just gonna say,
Go-
if
sorry.
there was a pandemic or something, they would just waive fees and stuff. That's usually what's in the clause for anything or the
Yeah.
contract. To be like, if there's a pandemic and you can't afford, then we'll waive fees, not kick you out.
Exactly. But some people gotta fly home, man. Like people go from all over the world to go to like.
Yep.
If you get a chance to go to Harvard, man, you're from like say from like India or something, man. Like
Exactly. You're
that's a
obviously gonna
big
take
deal.
that. Yeah, that's massive. I wonder how our international students are doing.
I can tell you how to do it.
Oh god. Alright, next topic.
Yeah.
Man, all right.
Moving on. So the only result that we did have from last week would have been a Rainbow Six Siege match. Jake, if you want to bring us through that, because that was a fun one to say the least.
That was a great match to watch. The boys killed it. We 7-1 this team. Sadly, it wasn't enough. Like, we didn't win. We didn't have the right round differential to put us in the premier bracket for CR6. But this puts us in the open. But it also gives us a chance to actually win some money, too.
Right on.
I think we could win, like, $100 a person. So,
Yeah, give it your best.
nothing. Yeah. So we've been practicing hard for that. We pretty much slammed them 7-1, 7-1. So it was a good game to watch. Colin stepped up, had a huge game, and Imagine in Rapid, you know, they showed up and did their thing. But yeah, it was good.
And by Rapid doing his thing, do you mean smoke in the bathroom
Yes.
or whatever it is? Yes.
Yes, he was smoking outside outside CEO windows. He was doing his
Some,
thing.
as I say, some things never change, but if it's effective, don't change it.
Yep. Nah,
Although a
Dylan
nice
plays well.
change. It's like, I mean, it was no lie that there was a bit of a rough streak there for the R6 squad. It's nice to
Yeah.
see us turn it around for that one.
Yeah, we've been practicing hard. We had a little bit of break over March break. The guys wanted some time to recuperate. One went on vacation for a bit before everything got locked down. He was stuck in New Orleans, so
Oh,
we
damn.
didn't practice for a couple days. And then when we came back, everything was just working. Everyone was hitting their shots. We scrimmed yesterday because we didn't have a game, and Impact was just going off. He was hitting like everything. It was great. So the boys are starting to look good.
Hell yeah.
Should have a game
That's good.
tomorrow at 8:30. I know I was talking to you about that one, Dale.
Mm-hmm.
We play like the second last seed, if I'm correct. I can pull it up right here. Perks of having a computer. It is Scared Heart University, and they're one of the lower seeds.
Wait,
so.
it's what?
Scared Heart
Not
Yeah.
Sacred Heart? Scared
or
Heart.
Sacred Heart. I think
I
it's
was
Sacred
so
Heart.
Okay, I
confused
was
for a
like,
second.
That makes more sense.
I was wondering. I'm like,
Yeah,
I wasn't trying to call you out or anything. I was just genuinely.
Spooky
like,
Heart University.
yeah, it's Sacred. Sorry.
I
just
thought
read.
I was confused. I was
Yeah.
like, no way. That'd be a sick name. I'm not gonna lie.
Sacred Heart. Yeah, Sacred Heart
Sad boy
University.
school.
Heart University.
SHU.
ooh.
They have
Sounds
a
like a
weird
school
logo
that could
too.
wish go to be honest.
Their logo's kind of funky. It's like a beaver hat. It's weird. Yeah. Wanna see? Hold on. Let me see if I can save it.
So
Post it in
weird.
the group chat.
That's funny.
It is very weird.
Yeah, so we'll see. More than likely, as long as there's not a last-second cancellation, which still seems to be the name of the game for some teams, unfortunately. But as long as there's not a last-second cancellation, we should see some Rainbow Six on Saints Gaming CA here tomorrow, 8:30. You said should be a fun one. I mean,
Tomorrow.
it
and
sounds
then-
like the seeds are in your favor,
Yes,
but I
it
mean,
is.
anything could happen.
Yep. Anything could happen, but it's looking up. Siege is you guys show up that day kind of game, but we should be okay.
Also, how long is it until I can play the Kool-Aid Man in competitive?
Next season.
Ah, okay.
Kool-Aid man.
Yeah. So we there's a new operator that came out, and he can run through walls, and it
No.
looks like the Kool-Aid Man. It's actually hilarious. But you lose 10 health.
Wait, how does a character physically look like the Kool-Aid Man?
It doesn't look like it. He just runs like it. It's great.
Just
Oh, okay.
bust through
I
the
was
wall.
like-
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done that a couple times on stream.
Yo. Oh my
Oh,
god.
it is. It's like a what is
Yeah.
the raccoon hats or whatever? Is that what it is?
Yeah. That's a beaver hat. Yeah.
Is it a beaver hat?
I think so. I don't know. It looks like a raccoon tail. I don't know. Only one that I can't see is Dawson. Look in the.
Oh,
word-
possum. It's a possum hat.
Oh, possum. Yes, yes.
Possum. 70s show. Let me know that one.
All right. I just want to I just want to like mess with your brain real quick.
All right, let's do
Kool-Aid
this.
Man. Is the glass his body? Blood?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that's it. That's the question.
That was the question.
Yeah, that's it.
That was a low tier shower thought.
Very low tier.
That was
is this
very low tier.
is this what you come up with? You need to try harder.
I literally saw it on my timeline yesterday. Can you guys just stop yelling at me?
Bro, I seen that.
It's
like,
okay.
last week, man. Come on.
It's okay,
I've
Kush. We
seen
know
the
we
one that
you just
it's
woke
like-
up an hour ago. You're good.
Yeah, for real. An hour ago. This guy woke up 25 minutes ago. 5 minutes before the
I've
show
been
started.
self-quarantined, and I've been playing TFT 10 hours a day for the past week, okay? My brain doesn't know anything except re-rolling and leveling. So don't ask me questions. Screw you all.
Poor Kush.
I'm not even lying.
Can we get
10
an
hours.
epic graphic,
10
please?
hours every day. I've been
I
playing
believe
on
it.
my
My
iPad.
goodness. Now, Jake, I have a question for you.
What's up?
Do we know information on that operator? Because
Yeah.
like, can you
He's
just
out.
can you like bust through like 3 walls at once, or is there a cooldown?
No, it's one wall. You have a cooldown. I think it's of 10 seconds, and you lose 10 health.
Okay, so like you could just figure out which walls you want to bust down, hit through
Yeah.
them all, and then have like a dock ready.
Yes, that's
So there's-
literally what some people have been doing. Yeah.
That seems
Jeez.
so game-breaking, though. Like, I feel like
That is-
that's
that's-
so meta.
Yes and no. I mean, you can also knock over people if you run into them. You can knock
Yo,
them down.
okay.
It's
That's a
actually
game
hilarious.
breaker.
You can jump through hatches. So if you're standing on our hatch, you can jump up it. It's ridiculous.
Yo,
It's very
okay, so
high,
this
like
man-
risk reward, basically. Because I
Yes.
mean,
Yeah.
that animation of you charging at somebody is going to take a long time. If you miss, I mean, you're a sitting duck, right? But if you hit them, then yes,
Yeah.
okay, you knock them over, you get the free shot. But you got to hit your dash.
That was more of a was more introduced as a counter for shields. So like Monty and stuff. You charge the Monty, knock him down, and then you kill him.
Oh, I didn't even think about that possibility
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
found that out when we were at what was that Montreal for the invitationals. I was doing some of the play test in the room, and someone went Monty, and we charged him and knocked him down. It was probably the funniest thing I've seen. Everyone was like very confused and hype. So
Dude, there's so many different possibilities for that, like that I didn't even see because
Yeah.
like I would just think about like breaking through a hatch or like breaking through a wall for like a nice clean breach while like you have your team around the corner or something like fighting them.
yeah,
But, like yeah, because you can never get around those guys. Oh my goodness, till they
No,
pop their
it's-
damn full shield and you're done
it's
for.
annoying.
Mm-hmm.
So both operators for this update are comp viable. Both are pretty good. The other one is a drone that looks exactly like you and has a gun. You can walk, crouch, everything, but it's one health, so anything destroys it. But it's a personal drone that recharges every 10 seconds.
Yo,
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
It is very
Oh.
OP.
now do you control it or does it just
Yep.
follow you?
No, you control it. So you stand outside, and you could literally drone your teammates in the map as said person instead of a drone, and have people shoot you, and then have your teammate wide swing them.
We'll probably see a lot of that character, I assume.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, just to never run out of drones, basically. Information for
Yes,
days,
yeah.
and information is just so huge in Siege. So,
And with
Yeah.
this meta, it is very hard to get information and to have utility left over. There is so much defender utility that you have to destroy before you can even attempt to get into the site. It's ridiculous right now. This is probably like some of the worst meta I've seen in the
I was
game.
going to say, just mute Mozzie, good luck trying to see anything. Like,
Yes.
yikes.
You, Mozzie, Goyo, Jaeger, Wamai, good luck having utility for site. And good
Yeah,
luck
my guy.
going for site.
My guy Jaeger.
Yeah, I love Jaeger. We also do have an announcement. As of
What's this?
yesterday, we signed our second player for Siege.
Congrats. Who we got?
Yeah. His name is Pox. He is from Ottawa. He's coming
Oh.
down for the esports program.
Very nice.
Yeah. And we
No,
should have
I-
one more signed by the end of the week.
That's a good thing about having like the only esports program
Yeah.
besides Lambton, like in a very long or in a very wide range. So like
Mhm.
people have to
Exactly.
come to us if they want to do that, and it just so happens that they are gamers. So
Yeah.
we get lucky.
Yeah, it's like if you're looking for esports, you either go to Lambton or you go to the school that has the trophy in the case.
Exactly.
Am I
And
right?
who wants to go to
Hey.
Lambton?
Yeah.
Oh, oh, oh.
No, no shots at
Come on
Lambton. I
now.
happened to see them doing their thing as well, but I gotta
No, I mean like
throw
the
shade a little
city.
bit.
Windsor to Lambton, it'd be like comparing Windsor to like Chatham. You know?
Jeez.
I love
Hey,
the
listen.
players and stuff. I love the people. But it's Windsor's boring already, alright?
Yes, you're brutal, man.
Windsor's boring
Yeah.
already. If you're any less or if you're any more boring than us, then there's that's
Probably a
gonna hurt.
problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think in regards to R6, was that all the additional news
Yeah.
for it?
That is all the news.
Okay, I'm gonna throw it to Kush actually real quick. I know Smash, considering it's supposed to be not exactly an online esports title. Any idea, like, what have you guys been up to lately?
Yeah, everybody quit the game.
I would imagine that
Whoa,
I
okay then.
would imagine that
I'm
a break
playing-
would be in session,
I'm
but
just
damn.
Joking, I'm just joking. No, we've been practicing a bit. Mostly just like the Wi-Fi warriors, you know. Like KV is a very big Wi-Fi player. Ventus has been doing some tournaments here and there. I think everybody's sort of taking this as a bit of a break. Online Smash is just so infuriating, so I don't blame them at all.
Yeah, it's pretty toxic.
In other news, though, in Smash just this morning, the next character got announced for the Fighter Pass.
Yeah.
They
I
just
heard
announced
about
the
that.
game, though, right?
Yeah, they didn't announce which character, but whatever. They're all
Yeah.
the same, right? They all have spring arms. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, so ARMS, of course, for those who don't know, it was one of the original, like, Switch fighting games where, basically everybody had, like, springs for arms. And then I think
Yeah.
already in the game we do have the main two is, like, I can't remember the guy's name, but we have Ribbon Girl as well. They're already assist trophies, I think. So I can't
Yeah.
imagine it being one of them. Personally, I played the police officer with the little doggy. If that character gets into it, that might be the character I never knew I wanted in Smash. And looking forward to seeing what they choose, but a lot of people are saying Twintel, who I believe is one of the more popular ones.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea.
Disappointed to hear it. Just a little disappointed.
Dude, there's like 5 other characters coming. We'll figure something out. You'll find one you like at some point.
But like for the first one, for the new battle, for the new pass, I just thought it would be something cooler, you know.
And to me, it's cool.
That's just my opinion. I'm a Debbie Downer when it comes to characters in
Your
Smash. though.
opinion's wrong, yes.
I'm so tired of it. It's always like, oh, here, you want a cool character? Sword fighter. Boom. Enjoy.
Fair enough.
You want another cool character? Useless. Here. Boom. Like, sick. Thanks. I love it.
Well, we'll definitely have to keep an eye on that. Maybe sometime next week. Maybe we'll know, but we'll keep tabs on it.
Yeah.
Now, let's
Never
throw it
played it.
over. I'm gonna throw it actually over to you, Yaz. What's up with VR?
Not much. Like I was saying, a lot of the schools are closed down, so we're waiting on finding out if we're gonna. Well, we're definitely gonna go into a stage 2. Some teams are just gonna have to forfeit for that stage, basically, if they can't play, and then whoever's left over from stage 2 will just go straight to the semifinals. And we'll skip what's it called? We'll skip stage 3. But that's about it. We
Hmm.
don't have a date exactly for it yet, I believe. Let me double check. I know there was an announcement about it. Here it is, right here. Safety measures, yeah, will be cut due to the lack of time for entire double elimination bracket. So April 2nd, that's when it is.
Okay, so we're getting there.
With all the teams that are still able to participate, after winners declared for stage 2, we will have a final match for the team, and the winner of stage 1, which is Texas, will play. So it should be interesting. I think the same thing is happening over on the Beat Saber side for CVRE. They pushed back some stuff because a lot of the teams don't have access, I think. Oh, they're still on hold actually for Beat Saber, so it's just Echo Arena that's going to continue to proceed, but everything else is still kind of down for now.
All right.
But yeah,
And then
But- Half-Life
Sorry?
Alex came out. I know everybody was losing their mind
Yeah.
about that on the earlier this week at some point. I think it was Tuesday that it dropped or Monday. I don't
Which
know.
one?
Half-Life Alex, the VR one.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. I like playing multiplayer games in VR. I don't really play any story mode games, and I've never played any of the Half-Lives. So
You've
I
never
don't
played
really
any of the Half-Lives? Ooh,
know.
yes.
So I don't really know what the hype is about it, you know what I mean? I feel like if I just jump in at Alex, I'm gonna be like, what's
I
going
guess
on?
it's time for you to go play the other Half-Lives.
Yeah, maybe.
for real.
I got the time for it, I guess.
Story mode games are where it's at, man. Like,
I know,
if
just
anyone here,
VR, I mean. VR story mode games. I don't know. I'm just not too into them.
come on, like that would be dope, man. I would love to do that.
It's cool, don't get me wrong. It's just, yeah,
He wants to
just.
be slanging his lightsabers everywhere. But
Now,
Yeah, see,
last but
I've
not
played the.
least, oh, sorry, go ahead.
That's fun. No, you're good. I've played that. That's fun. The Vader Immortal and stuff. That's a lot of fun. Hitting people with my lightsaber.
hey,
Yeah, I bet you like that.
Oh, jeez. Toxic.
Jake,
Lord, it was
Jake,
there. It was there.
Jake, you realize you're like 5 minutes from me, right? I don't care if we're in quarantine. I don't
Come at
care
me.
if we're in quarantine.
No,
Come at me, I'll give you a
social
nice kiss.
Oh,
distancing.
okay, never
Social
mind. I'm not
distancing.
coming.
Toxic. Gotta love it.
I'm not coming. I'm not going. I'm not going.
I got a cough. Stay away.
Oh, geez.
Oh,
I should come over there and end
oh,
you.
no.
It's Corona time.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
oh no.
Oh, jeez. But last but not least, I do want to throw it over to Dawson. You've still been playing at least 1 or 2 matches each week, I think, right?
Yes, sir.
How's that been going for you?
It's been going pretty good. Last week we played Ohio State. We beat them 3-0.
Okay.
Really nice match.
Damn.
Yeah, hard point 250 to 146. Search 6-4. Dom was 178 to 141.
Ooh.
Literally, yeah. The
Slap
Dom
'em.
the Dom was like 140 to maybe like 100, and then we let him grab the 2 flags at like the last like 1.5 minutes because we knew they couldn't win, and we just protected our home flag. That was about it. Other than that, no. With Tespa being down, it's been a little weird because we're obviously, like I said before, we're 5-1 in Tespa. And it's like I just want to play my matches. We did get accepted into the varsity invitational, so there's only 12
Hey,
teams. Yeah, only 12 teams in there. And I mean, with a record 5-1, when we only have like another 6 games to play, it's really nice. Because then I just want to move on to the actual playoff side of it.
And I
yeah.
believe your squad we had an announcement, I think, sometime last week, is the first squad that's been, like, from club to what is now, like, St. Clair Saints Academy, which is, like,
Yes, sir.
Hey.
which is pretty much basically, if I were to try and explain it, I suppose it'd be like varsity prospects. So
Exactly.
that's
Junior
pretty
team.
sick.
Oh
That's
yeah, that's
pretty hype.
nice. Oh yeah, it's great.
It
We
feels
have
really good, eh?
oh definitely, man. Because the thing is, like, building the team from the ground up since the beginning has been really nice.
Yeah.
I made sure we got us into like the CCL league, and then after like everything started kind of getting better, we got into varsity, like into the TESPA league.
Yeah.
But starting off like building this team up, it was honestly very hard because it was so hard to market it. I know, like, obviously Saints Gaming, you guys have your booths and everything. And I was
Yeah.
told that like there's a lot of interest in Call of Duty. So like I tried to keep doing it, and like every time someone would message me on Discord, "Yo, do you guys have scholarships?" I'm like, "No." Like,
Yep.
"Yeah, yo, do you have
Yeah.
scholarships?" I'm like, "No, not right now. We're just a club team. Like, I'm hoping like we can try and go varsity in the next year or two." And they were
Yeah,
like,
that was our issue too with CVRE or Echo Arena. I mean, we couldn't get scholarships for our first year or for our first season, so we just ran with like the team that we could find that was willing to play, even if we weren't that great. But we
"Yeah,
got lucky.
No, I remember with I think it was the first tryout for you, Dawson, too. Like, it was a little bit unfortunate, and I remember you booked out the nest out and everything, and then I think maybe 2-3 people showed up when you
oh
were
yeah."
expecting 12. It's like, damn, that must have been enough to shake
It
you for a
was hard.
second, but you kept going. And
Yeah, it definitely
yeah.
shook me, man. Because it's like, especially, like a lot of times you can say like people in business. So I'm an accountant student, if you guys don't know. But
Okay.
a lot of people say for business, like if 50 people say they'll buy your product, like assume that only 10 truly will, because the thing is, not everyone's gonna. A lot of people will talk and say stuff. It's just you got to know which ones are actually gonna show up when it's time to be like, hey, like a week later, hey, come and buy this product, and they're like, oh, you know what, like I don't actually have the money for it or something like that, right? But I took two of the guys that came out to the tryouts, good players. I still had to find two more because it's a 5v5. I grabbed one of the guys from my accounting class, believe it or not, like from my course. And this guy he is my top slayer. And
Right on.
like, yeah, we were scrimming Butler U last night, and he dropped 49 kills on a hardpoint match.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. We're honestly right now, it's been really nice because in the CCL right now we're 10-5. Three of my guys are great at slaying. Everyone knows their roles. I play anchor, and then I have one guy that sits on objective. Like that's the thing too. Like a lot of people come to me and they talk about like kill death ratios and stuff like that, which I know like a lot of you guys probably know about. And I'm like, I always tell people like I could care less about that. I have a guy on my team who will, yeah, he dropped 9 kills the one game in a hard point match. He only had 12 deaths, but the thing is, when you look at his time on the hard point, he had 3 minutes and 30 seconds on there. And literally, yeah, he just crushes it. He takes all the time on zone, and I don't have like all of us can work around the zone while he's in zone. If someone gets through, he kills them. It's not easy as cake. Other than that, we got to play the first place team in our division tonight, third in the whole league out of 72 teams right now, and it's going to be a tough matchup. They've won all 13 of their matches. 36 maps have been won by them. They haven't lost a single one. So right now, I'm just honestly looking to strip them of a map. And a lot of people apparently are telling me like that we might actually have a fighting chance because
Take the dub.
Exactly. We scrimmed the Purdue, who's the second team in our division, and we beat them on 4 of the 8 maps that we played. So it's like if we have like a 50-50 chance of even beating Purdue, then we definitely have a chance at beating the first place team.
That's awesome. And that is actually being streamed via the CCL stream. Do you remember what the link was by any chance?
I can grab it for you.
Okay, definitely want to let it know. I know I'll personally host it here from the Saints channel to make sure that we get as many eyes on that as possible. But just in case if anyone wants to go do a quick follow as well, so they catch it right off the start.
Most definitely. So our game starts at 7:30. We were supposed to play Illinois Blue, but the thing is, because that's who we have to play for our playoff spot, basically, because we're 7th right now. They almost have like a similar record to us, but the thing is that one of their guys is on lockdown. Like, well, all of Illinois is on lockdown, and one of their guys doesn't have any access to his PlayStation because it's like at a different house. So literally, we're hoping he gets it in time to like actually play the game because the last week of play is next week. And if he doesn't get it, they have to forfeit. And the thing is, like, I don't like forfeit wins. I want to show people that like we're winning to win, like we're in it to win it. And we're here because we're winning our matches, not because we got like just a bunch of forfeit wins, right?
Wait, so what's stopping him from getting his PS4?
Like if you go out of your house, apparently in Illinois, like you have a chance of like, yeah, if authorities like catch you out, like they can question you, and if you don't have like an actual like like a good reason. You can't be like, I'm going to the grocery store.
Yeah.
Well, you could probably say you're going to the grocery store, but
it's for
grocery stores, pharmaceutical needs, and the hospital, obviously.
Yeah, can't be like, I'm just going to pick up my PC from my house.
Yeah, they're not gonna let him do that.
Got a few
I'm
games
going to
play.
pop heads like pimples, officer. What's up?
Oh no!
Geez.
Oh no!
Oh no, indeed.
Wow.
Wow is right.
I thought that was one of you guys. I was like, that was so good. Who was that?
It is really good.
Wow.
Oh
I
my!
thought that was Dawson, to be honest.
I did too.
Hey.
I was impressed, to say the least. Like,
Yeah, so that match will be happening. Jake actually just threw it in the chat, but that's Twitch TV twitch.tv/college cod. That's the channel. So you guys will be playing there 7 o'clock, like you said, or 7:30?
7:30 EST.
7:30 ST. So be sure to hop in there, support the squad as they take on the top team in their division. Definitely and the top 3 team in the entire league. So that's a sick battle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've been doing good. I'm really glad because like a lot of teams we play now, and like that we scrim. Like I said, we scrim Purdue the other day, and they even said to us, they're like your team. We have a pretty good relationship with them. At least I do with their team captain Tom, and he even said to me, he's like, you guys have like really improved from when we first played. Because I think we played them like week 3 or week 4 on the actual St. Clair,
I
like
remember
on the
streaming
St.
that
Clair
one, I think,
stream.
yeah.
Yeah, we got 3-0'd, but like the thing is like. Yeah, I mean, it happens. I know they have a good roster. They played last year as well, and it's just, yeah, it was bound to happen because I was still building the team up, right? But now, like, everyone's got chemistry on our team. We're all playing together a lot more. People are running Warzone together. We run other games together, Rust, Tarkov, Apex, stuff like that.
It's nice to
Just
see
build.
that it's not just strictly, oh, I'm here for my game, I'm here for my practice, okay, I'm gone. No, like, they're actually spending more time with each other, and like you said, getting the chemistry building, and it's good to see.
Yeah, it's a main key for like teams at least. I know probably everyone in here knows that because
Yeah,
it is, man. You got to make sure your team's got chemistry because if you don't, you got
exactly.
people fighting each other during game time. It's like, how the hell are you going to deal with that, man? You're just going to end up losing because 2 people are fighting each other rather than fighting the other team.
Yeah.
That's true.
Facts.
Oh, we got a question from an Endeavor. We take any special guests on Bird's Eye View? People that we're interested in.
Not Mark.
You know, not you,
Rip.
but
Yeah,
people
no.
that we're interested in.
Not Rocket League players.
Yeah, no, none of those guys.
No Hot Wheels on my
Oh,
I'm kidding. I love a Rocket
Wow.
League team.
Wow.
Wow.
No, but I think
No
Endeavor
people
has to
that
be the
play-
one to personally pie as, right?
Yeah, this guy's gonna just drop the pie and punch me in the face. Get me on this right now.
Oh, no.
Endeavor, we'll actually get you in here if you want to be on this.
No, for
Like
sure.
next
Oh,
week.
Lord.
One of these weeks. We still got a couple weeks left of the show for the
Yeah.
assignment portion, and there's a chance it sticks around even after it's not an assignment anymore. So we've got time.
There's a
Mhm.
chance.
All right, we'll get you in here next week, Endeavor.
Alright, I have
Oh,
a
Lord.
question for Dawson.
What's up?
What is Twitch Prime?
What is Twitch Prime?
Oh, jeez,
Lord.
of course.
Oh, Lord.
I'm gonna ban that word.
Jeez.
Sentence. Sorry.
Wait, can you just
Oh,
get
do
the
I actually have to
soundboard
answer
of
this?
get the
Yeah, can you-
soundboard of
Here, I got you. Here's my best one. Hey everybody, and if you haven't forgot, the Twitch Prime button's right in the corner over there. Twitch Prime is a premium experience on Twitch that is included with Amazon Prime and Prime Video memberships. Twitch Prime includes bonus games and exclusive in-game content, a channel subscription every month at no additional cost to be used on any partner or affiliate channels. Exclusive emotes and chat badges will be given to you.
My friend, where did you just
Were
read
you
that
preparing
from?
for this? What the heck?
Where did you read that from?
Listen,
Oh,
brother.
Is there like what's Twitch Prime? Like, did you just Google it real quick? and
literally Google Twitch Prime description. I did it on my stream, and I swear to God, like that, it works.
I'm dead. That's
Usually that
hilarious.
gets thrown out there to throw people off, but damn, you're like ready for it.
Yeah, he was ready.
You see what the difference
I'm
is when we're
always
at
ready.
home? He's got the
Yeah.
computer right.
Yeah, he
Ready.
has the computer.
Hey, I'm ready.
I think I lied to you my stream.
No. You can catch it in the bud. But
Clip
Yeah.
that so that we can use that as a soundbite.
What's
Yes,
it
there we
called?
go.
Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna become a meme.
We'll get him in like a professional recording studio so that we could get some good quality.
Exactly.
recording.
I'm gonna become a radio show host.
Do it.
But yeah. Has everyone here played Warzone?
I
Let's
have.
go on that.
I've
No,
tried it, but I
absolutely
get
not.
like 15 frames per second.
On all the lowest settings?
Yes.
You change your settings? Oh no, Dan.
That's a yikes.
Yeah. I think you need a console.
Give us
Yeah.
some tips, Dawson. Give us some tips. How do I get my win? I'm getting the kills, but I can't get the dub. What do I do?
You're getting the kills, but you can't get the win. I mean,
Yeah.
oh,
Keep
you're
getting
obviously you're
third
not
partied
playing.
at the very end.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You're probably not playing zone right because the thing is, you got to make sure you're playing it to where you got to be somewhere where there's some cover, man. Half the time when I'm winning winning my Warzone matches, like
He's camping.
I'm posted up, like I'm posted up on a rock or something while zone's already coming in. And the thing is, like, you see a guy now running across a field where there's nothing for him to hide behind but like a hay bale, and it's like there's like 50 different directions for someone to see him. So like I'll shoot him on one side, he switches to the other side, and I just see him get beamed by some guy in a building, and it's like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, just
Okay.
play your zone right, man. Just don't
Yeah, come
don't
on.
be
That
don't get
sounded
caught
like-
in the open. Don't
I
get
get
caught
too
slipping.
aggressive. Okay. See, like when I used to play battle royales at first, I would play so like I'd be nervous the whole time. You know what I mean? When I first started playing battle royales,
Yeah.
I'd be scared. I'm like, oh my god, like someone's just gonna round this corner, right? Now I'm like, okay, to be able to win, I can't be nervous. I just have to be aggressive. So I'll see somebody and I'm just going on them like instantly. Like I just go out for them and try to get them
Okay.
every time, no matter the distance. I think that's like my main issue.
Yeah, no,
But
that's definitely a big issue. The thing is, like, when you're playing Warzone, you want to be aggressive until the end of the match. You play aggressive like from the beginning and the middle of the match while you still have gulag showers open because you can win your 1v1 if you die anyway.
yeah,
So you be aggressive, you get your kills, and then I think it's either once the force circle closes, gulag closes as well. So even if you didn't die once, you don't get to go into it. So that's when
really.
that's why you got to start playing passive. So
I
you
didn't know
start
that.
kind of chilling. You play the circle. So just either you can get inside the circle once it pops and then play like the outer ring like you do with like say Fortnite or like Apex, and just watch and see if people start flooding in when the zone's closing in.
Okay.
Because that's the thing, like if you start getting aggressive in the end game, like you're not going to win, because the thing is everyone's sitting back waiting for other people to start coming out of
Coming out.
buildings when the zone pops out,
Okay.
or like move more inward, because like everyone, you want to make it to the middle of the circle.
Yeah.
That's like the prime goal.
Yeah.
So just
Okay.
don't get too aggressive at the end.
All right. All right. I'm gonna keep that in mind.
Well, that's actually a pretty good insight, except he could have been summed up by Yaz, get good.
Yeah. Pretty much. Just gotta
Yeah.
get
Why are you running
Oh,
out,
no.
boy?
Just gotta get good, bro. I'll get like a 3-piece, and then I get like all cocky, you know. I'm like, all right, I'm
yeah.
running out there. My team, we'll get like a contract, and my team will be somewhere else. I'm like, I'm going to get them. They're like, no, wait for us. I'm like, no, what you mean? I'm going for them. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're that
And
guy
then
in
I
the
get
horror
mushed
movie.
as
Bro,
soon
you're that guy in the horror movie that goes off on his own inducement.
That,
Like,
that
what are you
dies
doing?
first. Yeah.
For real.
But listen,
Bet there's nothing in that closet.
it would be different situation, all right? We wouldn't be that scared if it was a horror
That boiler room downstairs
we
makes
Yeah.
some
jump
weird
on.
noises. I'm gonna go check it out, guys.
Solo. No one else come with me.
Yeah.
Don't get my
For
refrag.
real.
All right, it's a game, all right? It's not real life, dude. I played the Walking Dead Saints and Sinners the other day. Holy crap, the VR one is terrifying. It's actually terrifying. I'll be like just walking down a street and it's like completely quiet. Then out of nowhere I hear like a growl and I'll turn around to see where it is, and it's in my face. There's a zombie just like grabbing me. It's the most terrifying thing ever.
Yo, I want a VR for Dying Light.
That would be insane.
What's that?
That would be insane.
That's the parkour one. I'm thinking of the right one, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Dying
yeah,
thinking of the
Light.
right one.
I played that one. That one was so good. I keep thinking I always mix Dead by Daylight and Dying Light.
Oh,
was-
yeah.
That would be
Yeah.
good as VR too.
They would both be
Scary.
sick as VR. It'd be terrifying.
They'd be scary as hell.
There's probably mods and stuff. Somebody like you
Yeah.
can make. There's so many mods that people have made for just and like what's it called VR chat that you can
Mhm.
use. Someone made Varrock from RuneScape. You could just walk through it. It's pretty cool.
Damn.
There's a lot.
I need a Skyrim VR. Give me that.
Ooh.
There is Skyrim VR. It's
No.
been out. Yeah,
Is there actually?
it's on PS4, dude.
No.
Yeah, original
Yo,
See,
release
it's the
was
only
on
platform
PS4.
it hasn't been on yet. It'll be there in momentarily.
It's
Oh my
been on
God.
VR. Yeah, it's been on VR.
I need to pick up a VR set
Yeah, man, you do.
real quick.
You can find some PS4 ones for cheap.
Probably not right now, but
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
shoot, with all this going,
yikes.
everybody's just
People
stuck.
selling Nintendo Switches for like $600 right now.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah.
I'm about to sell my Nintendo Switch, boys.
Sell my girlfriends. Hold on.
I'm about to sell everything in my room if it's not worth that much. What the hell?
Dude, people are like, every store you go to is like sold out of all streaming devices, all gaming consoles,
That's
everything,
crazy.
man. Yeah, you can't
That's
find
crazy.
anything.
That's
Well, there's
crazy.
no better time to get started with doing like personal streaming and building your own audience. I mean,
Yeah.
Exactly.
if you have the
Except for that's what
equipment, if you
everyone's
have
doing.
the internet, well, that's just it. You got to find your niche, though. If you're just, LOL, I'm playing games, come watch, you're not going to get anything.
Yeah.
But if you find your spy, if you notice that there's a certain thing that's not been tapped, you go for it. And, like, not the, well, I was going to say, not to toot my own horn or anything like that, but what I've been trying to do is specifically with racing, right? So, iRacing, it's not exactly the most popular of things, right?
Hmm.
However, when I looked and was trying to see what kind of content that people were doing, it's a lot of people just driving, maybe commentating while they're racing, so just from their point of view. And it's only like pro stuff that gets watched. So what I've been trying to do is go to the absolute bottom of the barrel, watch all these brand new quarantine players trying it out for the first time. I go into their races and I commentate it without actually driving it,
Hmm.
and then
Yo,
just like
that's
make
smart.
it, and I make it like more comedic than anything, but also like casting it as if it was true, like a full esports broadcast.
Yeah.
And there's nothing else like that. If you have an idea where like a niche or something like that that you can fall into, it's the perfect time to get it started.
Yeah.
Definitely. Right now, just put just put Saints Gaming professional player in your thing. Get a little bit of clickbait going, and everyone will tune in.
Oh,
Go
You
jeez.
for it.
weren't kidding about the Nintendo Switches. Holy crap.
Yeah.
I told you, man.
Someone's selling a Animal Crossing one for $850.
Yep.
In the
Okay.
Yep.
Oh
There
my
it is.
god.
Yeah,
told
people like
you.
that are that's ridiculous. No one's gonna
Dude,
buy that. I
I
hope
know
no one buys
someone.
that.
I know someone that bought 7 Switches and already sold 4.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's I've been like buying and reselling things since I was like
Yeah.
15, but like I didn't expect video games to go
Yeah.
up in stock that much, but it kind of makes sense
Yeah.
because the only places you can buy them now are like Best Buy and Walmart. Everything
Best
else
Buy
is
sold out of
closed.
all of
Yeah,
them right now.
and everything else is closed, right? The Source is closed. EB Games is closed.
Yep.
Mhm.
Everything.
I think about
GameStop's
it,
gonna be closed
all these
regardless soon,
parents,
apparently.
all these parents have their kids like stuck at home for months at a time. They're gonna probably start getting
Yeah.
bored as hell and irritated. First thing, especially like since it's more popular nowadays, of course, is video games. So those are just gonna fly off the shelves.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So Dan, I got a little bit of beef to pick with you.
Oh.
Nani?
So I heard that you don't like that COD drops a new game every year.
I personally don't. I will be
I
completely
agree with
honest.
that.
I
completely
wish
agree
that
with
it was on a more like maybe every 3 to 4 years
2
it's a new
years.
COD. But
Holy, that's like dropping a new console.
right,
Nah, 2-3
What
years.
I would love it much better if they took the. Of course, it's going to sound, well, this is the Smasher in me. But if they took the Smash Bros. Approach where it's, okay, it's this generation of systems. This is your Call of Duty. We're going to keep it and keep updating it until the next system. But unfortunately, we got 2 separate companies both trying to
I think
do the exact same thing, and it just doesn't work.
Now I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, both of the companies have like pretty different approaches. So like one
Mhm.
has like the Modern Warfare series, the other one has the Black Ops series, and it's like you know which one you're playing when the games come out, right? Like, and the thing is too, like a lot of people like that because every year you're giving a lot of people a new chance to get into like the pros. Because
Mhm.
the thing is, if you start
Mhm.
like if I next year that game came out in September, well this September, and I start popping off in like the first 3-4 weeks of the game dropping, and like I'm streaming it all the time, and someone takes note on a pro team, and they're like, "Yo, we want him," because the thing is, like, pros come and go every year. Because the thing is, if you can't adapt to that game, like, you're gone. But at
You're
the same time,
gone.
like, it would be nice though to know that you have like a secured spot on a pro team for like a good 3-4 years though. So I can
Mhm.
see where you're coming from for that perspective. It's
Yeah,
just
like I'm.
it's always nice though to get like a new game every year because the thing is like Call of Duty Life, like the lifeline for us though, it dies pretty fast. Like I won't lie. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. The only Call of Duty I ever like actually played consistently was Black
MW2.
Ops. Nah, Black Ops.
Black Ops
Zombies.
2. Black Ops 2
Zombies.
Zombies. That's where it's
Wait, was
at.
that the one with
Yup.
the was that the one with
Yup.
the suits?
The suits.
The suits.
What are they called again?
Suits?
The
We got there's Black Ops 1 zombies, there's Black Ops 2 zombies, got
Oh,
Black
not
Ops
Black
3
Ops. Black
zombies.
Ops 2 is the bus. Honestly, that was my least favorite zombies.
Black Ops 1 we got Kino.
Yeah, that's
the
what.
That was a good
Ooh.
map.
Bro, you can play Kino in VR, Pavlov. It's crazy.
Yeah,
my
it's hard.
goodness.
I tried.
It's
I'm
terrifying.
coming over right now.
We're really not talking
quarantine.
about COD. That come on.
What'd
Say
you
it
say?
again.
Yeah, you
What?
cut out.
Xbox
at War?
360. World at War.
Oh, that was gas.
Oh God.
Oh
The
yeah,
first
World at
game
War.
Zombies.
I remember hopping on World at War like a while ago, and it was just all hacks. All
It is.
dogs,
I
That's all
know.
it is.
No, the
dogs
game is
Bottom line.
everywhere.
hacks.
Yeah, it's absurd. There's so many hacks. It drove me nuts.
It's kind of cool though.
Sounds
It
like
is.
Siege.
It's
It was a really sick game. I actually really liked it.
yeah, the good old days.
Yeah, and like I said, like COD's just our lifespan though. Like man, like a lot of people can't like stay with it for more than a year. Like I couldn't see myself honestly playing. It depends on the game though. Like Black Ops 3, I still play it for Blackout and stuff like that. I'm
Yeah.
maxed out on my level. Like I play the rank play on there
Okay,
because
flex.
it has a good system. Like they have a good rank system, but like other stuff, like I'll never see myself playing in Infinite Warfare. I only played that game because I was waiting for the next one to come out, and half the time I wasn't even playing Infinite Warfare. I put the disc in so I could actually play the Modern Warfare Remastered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like yeah, our lifespan is no longer than a year, man. Like I could see Call of Duty dying off if we had a game like we only had one game every like 3-4 years.
I mean, at the same time, though, like, it's just basically refreshing the new car smell, which, to be honest, a solid patch with, like, updates could do the exact same thing. The part that I always, like, ticked me off personally is that every year I'm going to have to pay $90 for what is basically a reskin, with very minor tweaks that could have been a patch. That's what always drives me nuts. That
Every
being
other
said,
year would make sense.
yeah.
Every
That
I
being
like
said,
the idea of
you
every
guys
other.
have definitely you've brought me around to it, to at least having like interest in Call of Duty again, because I know ever since I think the last one I had played was Modern Warfare 2. That's the last one that I played way too much,
Wow.
and ever since then, like I just refused to pick up a Call of Duty because it just felt the exact same. And then there was Call of Duty Advanced Halo, or whatever it was, Infinite Warfare. I can't remember what it was called. Where we had like jump
Advanced
jets
Warfare,
and stuff.
yeah.
Advanced Warfare, and then I'm like, okay, this is just Halo. I can play Halo. But no, it's not meant to be a shot as like to you guys by any means. I absolutely love what you're doing. It's exciting stuff. I know personally, I did a couple times trying to commentate and stream Call of Duty. Still looking to level it up. Just the business model might drive me a little nuts. That's all.
I hear you on that, man. Honestly, like some of the games though, that they've put out have definitely been terrible. I won't even lie to you.
Oh
It's
yeah.
just, that's the thing. Like I need a nice new refreshing game time. The thing is like right now, even like when they put out DLCs and stuff, with Modern Warfare, all the DLCs are free. But like half the time you see them come out with maps that were in the past CODs, right? Like we got
Yeah.
Rust on the last
Right.
one, and the one before that, I can't even remember what the
Crash.
other map we got. Yeah, we got Crash, and it's terrible, man. Like
Yeah.
I don't want extra areas on Crash. Like they tried to redo it. That was literally a reskin. They tried to redo it, and then they also added in like 2 or 3 extra areas that you weren't able to access before, and it's like, no. It's like I want the OG
No.
Crash if I'm playing Crash.
Nah, fam.
There's doors where there shouldn't be doors now. Like it's because now people can bust them down, and it's no. I don't think I ever played that map more than like twice.
Yeah. That's the stuff that just
We do have-
frustrates me. It's like that could have just been a patch. Why
Yeah.
is this a new game?
Give me Terminal.
Yes.
That would be
Yes.
hype.
Dude, that was
That's
one
what
of
I
my
need.
favorite maps.
Oh
That
my
was a
god, I
good
remember
map.
the spawn killing on that map.
Remember, no
so-
Russian. No Russian.
Exactly. No Russian.
No
No
Russian.
Russian. Dude, that game, like, that mission has been out for so long. If you guys don't know what like we're
Yeah.
talking about,
Oh
it's a
yeah, I know
map,
about
right?
it.
Yeah, the mission,
Just
you go, you
Google
gun
no
down,
Russians.
yeah, but
No
Spray and
basically
pray,
no
baby.
Russian. Yeah, it was like, and now there's controversy about it now, and it's like, dude, that game's
Now.
been
That
out
was
for
like
like
10 years
that.
ago.
Yeah, that game is literally like 10 years old, bro. Like, get out of here. Like,
That was Modern Warfare
what
2,
are you
right?
trying to do? Yeah,
Yeah, it was MW2.
When did MW2 come out?
I think
It's just
2012,
it's
2011.
just all
No,
storyline,
wait,
right?
am I
Like,
tripping here?
geez. Sorry.
2009.
2009.
Wow. It's been 11
November
years.
10th.
Holy
Wow.
It's all-
crap.
so, like, I like to play stories, man. Like, I love the
That was a good
storylines
Oh
half the
yeah.
time
That's what we were about when
because
we
a
were
lot of
kids too.
them have like some.
Oh, did you cut out?
Oh,
Yeah,
Discord
you
died.
Yeah, I think he cut it.
Discord, no.
Discord.
Okay, there we
there
go.
he is.
I'm here. I promise. No, yeah, it's just that's the thing. Like, I love story modes in Call of Duty. They're great, honestly, and that's the thing I like about new CODs every year is you keep getting a storyline for another Call of Duty every time. Introduce new characters, stuff like that, because that's always new. That's always changed. You always get a
Yeah.
fresh set of maps, no matter what. I mean, even though in the DLCs half the time they bring back old maps, that's fine. But it's like at least I have a lot of fresh maps still, like 12 new maps, and I don't have to worry about just that one that's from a past Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want to play the same old maps all the time. Like, I want to learn new maps.
Yeah, that's some of the issues
Mhm.
right now with like Siege, is that they're constantly updating things, but they cannot make a map that's good to save their life. So now they've been going in, either forcing us to play it in comp, like we're getting theme park that no one really wanted next year,
Yikes.
and a terrible map. But actually, comp isn't as bad because it's more coordinated. It's actually kind of fun,
Okay.
but it's also there's way too many 90-degree angles you have to clear. Like you should not walk into a room and have to clear two 90-degree angles to get into the room where people are holding crossfires. It's just not enjoyable.
Yeah.
And then they keep taking maps out and reskinning them, and some are good, and then some are just atrocious. It's just so bad.
I used to be diamond on Siege, man.
Damn.
I was yeah. I was up there. And honestly, like, it's a good game. I only played
It
that
is.
like when it first came out. I only had that's when I still had an Xbox. I wasn't even on PlayStation yet.
Oh,
I grinded that game, man.
it is a grind.
Yeah,
But-
it's good though, man. It's a good game for what it is. Just there's some I mean, at the beginning, obviously, like a lot of the stuff I would complain about now has been fixed.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah.
It hasn't.
No.
No.
Well,
There's just as many hackers,
yikes.
It's a big
just
yikes.
as many boosters. Half of the core mechanics don't work.
Oof.
Sound doesn't work. Like the other day I was playing, someone dropped behind me and it sounded like it was in front of me.
Yeah, it's Call of Duty, right there.
It was so bad. I was losing my mind in scrims.
Get some better mics. I'm just kidding.
Damn.
Yeah. Get off the freaking Assassin's Creed client. That's what Siege was based on. A single player game.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, come on.
my god.
Like, come on,
Oh
Ubisoft.
no. Yeah, we have our footsteps are terrible right now in Call of Duty. That's like they get them better. They say they fix them, but it's only like it's like
For a
a
day.
minimal thing. Yeah, no, it's like minimal. It's like, okay, they're a little bit louder now. You kind of can tell where they're coming from, and then you wait again, and then they're like, okay, we patched them again, and then it gets worse, and you're like, what?
What
Like,
did
what?
you do?
You had it right.
I was
You
gonna
had
say
it
this
right
is like the
before.
Blizzard
You're
style
like,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, using the heartbeat sensor in Warzone is practically useless. Like, I tried to use it.
No.
Dude, I literally had it on for so long and I'm looking for this dude and I was practically on top of him. And then
Well,
I
the thing
walk
is,
out the
though-
door and he was hiding behind the wall outside, which was like maybe 10 steps away from me. I was like, how is it telling me I'm on top of him? but like he's 10 steps ahead of me.
Yeah,
Outside.
maybe it's just bad, buddy.
Yeah.
Yes.
just get good.
Listen. Heartbeat sensors
Ugh.
are for 40 feet, man. So the thing is, like, you gotta calculate that. So like it'll tell you. I
Jesus
mean, for
Christ.
40 meters. Sorry.
You hear
So like
that?
literally, it says like 28 meters, or it'll say like 3 meters. Like you gotta
Wait,
try and
what?
calculate that, my guy. Yeah, if
Look at
you
the
look
call
on it,
team telling you to get good.
It
What?
says
If you-
something on it.
yes, brother. Come on.
It
Oh
says something
my,
on it.
yes. Come on.
Oh my
Buddy's
God.
definitely he's laying down.
Where's-
Because when you lay down, you can't see the red writing where it tells you how far away they are.
No,
He's
I
definitely
never
just
laid
proning
down.
on a building. He's
Nah,
proning on top of the building with the heartbeat out. He's like,
Nah,
come
nah.
on, let
I
me
was-
get a hit. Let me get a hit.
I was bottom floor of I don't know, somewhere in an airport, and I just couldn't find the dude, and I was losing my mind because I was like, "There's no upstairs here. Like, this is a hangar."
There's a roof.
That's true, but no, he was just outside the door, and that
Yikes.
was lit. But yeah, just some things that they gotta fix. But I mean, I
Oh,
guess it's
definitely.
not broken. I guess it's just
Warzone's still in beta though, so I mean, I'm happy with how it is right now.
Oh yeah. I'm not complaining.
They're still building it up. I'm glad they got solos now though.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Run it up.
I think that's like some of the biggest issue with Apex is that there's no solos.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
that's
hate
so
Have
Apex.
to
cool.
play with 3.
I tried to
matter
play it the
what.
other day, and it was rough.
It is rough.
It's like buggy. It was lagging. Well, I mean, so does what's it called? Everything's lagging right now because everybody.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
can't
I've touched Apex once, and it wasn't even on my own console or computer.
Mhm.
Literally, I played it on someone else's desktop, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm never playing this game.
I enjoyed it when it first came out.
That was always
I don't
such
know,
a
man.
heartbreaker. It's like, I like Titanfall, but I hate EA. Huh. Do I really want to
Titanfall was
play this?
probably-
Titanfall is good.
Titanfall was one of the best online games I've ever played. The multiplayer was so much fun. Maybe it's just because I was actually good at it compared to other games.
Maybe this is a thing.
But no, yeah, it's I wish they would make a number 3.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, that's called Apex, just no more mechs.
They should have literally
Dang.
introduced. They should have made number 3 and just released a battle royale in it.
Can I just have a Mech Warrior Battle Royale already? I would lose my mind.
Probably is. There probably is.
Yo, that would be.
Search
It
and
definitely.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's
On Steam.
Pacific Rim.
That's
Yeah.
some Pacific Rim stuff right there, yeah.
I want to be Optimus Prime and just slash some kids' heads.
oh my
Dude, you
God.
just get a bunch of like Autobots and Decepticons to just
Dude,
that's your character menu, and you just start fighting each other.
Damn it, I'm getting excited for
Those
something
are
that's never gonna
contact
happen.
I remember playing that on my DS, the Transformers game. You guys ever play it?
Yo, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's
Drive
go.
around the cities. It was so boring, but it was so much fun when we
Bro,
were kids.
listen, when we were kids,
I
dude,
look at it now and I'm like, how did I enjoy this? Like,
dude, I had Call of Duty on the DS, man. Don't even
Yo,
get me
you're
started
wild,
about that.
bro, I had
Don't
it on.
even get me
What?
started.
I had it
With
I
on.
had
the
that on the
stylus. Bro, it
That
was
was bad,
Black
actually.
Ops. It was
Yeah.
Black Ops on DS, man. You literally use a stylus to like aim yourself and stuff. Oh lord, I
was
don't know
terrible.
how I played that game. It was literally like your guys were like boxy, man. Like
Yeah. Did you play the one on the Wii?
oh yes, sir. I
Yeah.
still got it.
Holy
got it.
crap. That was torture. That was actually torture.
Dude, I was cracked on that game.
If you didn't
Yo.
have the gun hold thing, the to hold your remotes for you so that it looked like,
Yeah.
so, like
Yeah.
it actually felt proper,
I
you were
know.
trash. You were trash.
Dude,
was
you could play
impossible.
multiplayer on that thing. It was so great. Dude, like playing Wii Black Ops friggin' Call of
Bro,
Duty. You're like, come on, baby, let's go.
You know that Ethernet symbol?
Mm-hmm.
That would literally just be on your screen the entire time. It's like you're disconnected. I'm like, bro, I just played this
Oh, bro.
entire game, and you're telling me I've been disconnected this whole time. What do you mean?
I just been shooting these guys all day. I've been in the same lobby for 3 hours.
Literally, bro, literally.
Oh jeez,
Aw.
man.
The good old
Dude,
days.
okay. Has everyone here played like everyone here has had a PlayStation console or like
Yeah.
Yeah.
or okay. Know what game I'm waiting for? The Last of Us 2.
Yup.
Okay, that game needs to come sooner, man. They keep
I don't-
teasing it. Oh my
Yeah.
I don't have
god,
a
you need to play The
PS4.
Last of Us, man.
It is
You
so
gotta-
Get a
good.
PS4.
I
I'm just gonna
kid
see
you
how my
not.
girlfriend's when it comes out.
I've played the storyline of that game about probably 6 or 7 times. Like that game is incredible. It is probably one of the most, I don't even know how to say it, like the most articulated game out there. Like it's beautiful.
I
Like
think it was premiered at E3, right?
yep.
I
If
remember watching.
if they make The Last of Us 2 like the same way they did it with that, and like the resolution is this like is 4K, like it's looking good on the PlayStation, like they're gonna have a number one game again. Like they killed The Last of Us 1. Like all the mechanics were there, everything was good right off the rip. That's a game I want to see, man. Because like they waited to release the multiplayer on that too. Like they didn't even release multiplayer right away. They released only the store, like the actual game, like the disc, and gave you the storyline. And they're like, "We'll add multiplayer after." But like, you lay down in grass, like you can, everything like whistles around, you hear it. All the SFX and everything is just nice. Like it was a clean game.
I hear nothing but good things about it. Oh, it just
Yeah.
reminds me, I don't think I've played a single player game, anything story driven, for at least 5 years.
Play Pokemon.
Whoa. Oh. Pokemon.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Single player.
No, but well, I guess if you include the story for that, but I always do it for the like competitive, like the battling aspect. So like esportsy in mind. But like strictly playing a game just for story, I don't think I've done that since Silent Hill 3 for the PlayStation 2.
Ow.
Ooh.
That's
Jeez.
so long.
That's a while.
Yeah.
You are
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
a
Yeah, for the PS4.
There we go.
honestly, there's a lot of good single player games coming out like nowadays. Like I want to see more people playing single player games. Like I don't even mind watching like I watch people on like playthroughs and stuff of games, and it's like
Yeah, same. I want to start doing a lot more of that.
yeah, like if there's a game I'm interested in and I can't get my hands on quite yet, like I don't mind watching playthroughs.
Yeah.
Well, anyways,
As I say, we're starting to get a little bit closer. Oh, what's up?
From the esports club, that they have reached their $750 goal.
Yes.
For life.
Does
So
that mean you have
means-
to do something?
That means I have to have my legs waxed by my girlfriend,
oh my,
Hey,
Oof.
and Colin has to dye his hair.
you love to
Yeah.
see it.
How did
and
you
no,
get
I-
the bottom end of the stick on that one?
yeah, I was
I
gonna
mean,
say you kind of
Like
not
dyeing
that
hair,
bad.
whatever. Well, not whatever. That's still like for someone who's probably on camera constantly. That's a little bit off.
If
But
you had
anyway, how did
legs
you
like
get the?
mine, you'd be terrified.
Yeah.
Getting
Like, what
My
the-
waxed.
girlfriend wanted to do it, and I told her if we did something for charity, then she could do it. So I figured, why not?
Yeah, you're gonna
You
be
have
thinking
fun
for
with that.
charity when she gets your hair.
Fun. And then if we raise 1,000, Colin gets his legs waxed, and I dye my hair.
Oh,
Oh jeez.
what
yeah.
are they out right now?
We're at just over 750 with a
Oh,
week
you're
left.
boned, buddy. Oh my god.
They have a wait. How much longer do they have
I think
left?
they have about a week. I think it's still a 20.
I thought the last day was like this weekend
Oh.
or something because they have the 12-hour stream.
And then it'd be whenever the 12-hour stream's done.
That's supposed to be tomorrow, isn't it?
Ooh.
The 12-hour
I
thing.
think it's Saturday.
Um,
Saturday.
I thought it was supposed to be the 27th.
Saturday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. They're doing
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
So
You know what?
Saturday.
That
I'll
reminds
toss
me.
it out.
Eventually, we have to do a final stream that's supposed to be better than anything we've ever done. How the heck are we gonna pull that one off over here?
Yeah, I was thinking about that because we got to do it. We were gonna do it for Saints Gaming, but I guess that can't happen anymore. So we might have to have
Oh, I
a
guess that's something
small,
else, yeah.
small, less than 5 people get together. You know,
Yeah.
and we'll have to let somebody hit me with the pie.
6 feet apart, of course, right?
Stuff. Yeah,
No
6 feet
less.
apart.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We can need
I
somebody
was
with
about to
some
say.
aim.
Okay, yeah,
just get the slingshot.
Should be interesting.
Yep.
Slingshot it.
Slingshot at catapult.
Yeah.
Medieval times. Get the
Shoot it from like
ranker back and
a mile away. Get some engineers up in here. You know,
Oh
get
yeah.
to do maths.
The maths.
quick maths.
Quick maths.
Quick.
2 plus 2.
Oh my.
But that does remind me, yeah, as you had mentioned, Saints Gaming Live. So that was another thing that did get kind of announced. It was just last week after a staff meeting. But Saints Gaming Live is still up in the air, right? Because technically that's supposed to be in May. And I think April 1st, we're going to be making a decision as to whether the event goes through or if it, unfortunately, like everything else around here, gets canceled.
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems like everything's getting a little bit more serious now, especially since we went from like 2 cases to
To
50.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
apparently
Yeah.
50
Yeah, we're at
possible
50
cases.
now.
Four confirmed and up to
50
50
possible.
unconfirmed.
Yeah.
Well, I won't even lie. Like they weren't testing people at the hospital. Like
Yeah.
people were putting it out there. That was bad. Like Detroit now has like 705 cases or something like that.
Yeah, they
Trend up
jumped
there.
like 450 in like a day or something.
Yeah, kind of tells you what happens when you start actually testing people. Yikes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If we would all just listen and stay home, life would
Yup.
actually
Vacation?
it could go away.
Vacation?
I don't know, but
Just sit
that's
home,
what
play
people
video
are
games,
saying. That's what the scientists and all the people that work in the medicines are saying.
The
Stay home.
medicines.
In the
But we're not
medicines.
staying
medicines.
home, so we're stuck at home for longer now.
Buy an airplane ticket?
I'm about to go on
Yup.
a rant.
Yes.
Yo, anyone want to go to Florida?
Go to Florida? Yes.
Florida?
That's
Party in
what they
Florida?
said. Go to
Well,
Florida.
before we
Yep.
lose these idiots, I do want to thank everybody for tuning into this broadcast. Of course, even though we are quarantined at home, we still get to do Bird's Eye every Thursday for a couple more weeks, I believe. We'll still be
Yeah, I
at
think
3 o'clock. And we'll see. Maybe next week we can get Endeavor on.
Yeah,
That'd be kind of funny.
that'd be
I did just wanna
interesting
say,
to the least.
Thank you, Dan, for having me
I
on
was
the
just
show.
about to say, yes, thank you, Dawson, so much for joining us here today. I know it was kind of a last minute thing, too, so I was happy you were able to join us. And,
Oh yeah, most definitely, man.
and good luck with everything going forward. I know you do have, of course, your match again on the College COD Twitch channel, 7:30. Everybody in the chat, be sure to give the squad some love, give them some support later on today.
Yeah, spam some value heads in the chat.
Some value heads, absolutely.
Hey, it's gonna be a crazy match, but I mean, we're looking to strip a map and see what we can do with the rest of it. We're looking
And
to
by-
take the hard point in both searches. That's it.
Hell yeah.
By strip a map, you mean win the match, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Dub's a dub.
well, I mean, I want to at
Take
least
the
take
dub.
one map from 'em, because the thing is, so like you play 5 maps in a series, and
take
I
3 of
want to take, I want to take 3 of them,
Mhm.
but I at least want to take one if we don't take 3, you know.
3 only.
3
I'm
only.
sure you guys got it.
I'm
only.
only allowed to take 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go into every match and just say, "Take this map," and then go into the next match and say,
Exactly.
If you're gonna take
That
a
works.
map, take map 5. That's what I want
Hey,
to see.
there we
"Oh
go.
yeah, if it's
There we
map
go.
5 you need to take, yeah, just do that. It's pretty optimal."
Just
Like I
win 'em
said,
all. How about that?
they haven't lost one map at all to anyone, and I'm looking to change that tonight.
Oh, have
Good,
they
good.
played the
Happens.
St. Clair Saints yet though?
Not yet.
Yeah, that's what I
They haven't
thought,
played the
buddy.
Saints.
Get that
Exactly.
puppy right.
The junior varsity team.
Get ready, boys.
Definitely looking forward to that. But we're gonna close out now. Any final thoughts from any of yous?
No, I'm good.
Huh?
No.
Stay inside.
don't.
Wash your hands.
Play
Don't talk to
CFG.
people.
home.
Don't be
Don't
gross.
walk.
Stay
Don't,
home.
don't go for walks.
Play Warzone. Stay home.
Yeah.
That'll do it. All right. We shall see you all next Thursday. Have a great afternoon, and we'll see you next time.
Yes, sir.